China market makers so much money over the years. There we go. I got you a cheapie. 450.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Did you buy it?
What's up, gents?
No, it wasn't. It went sideways and then just dumped. A long time ago. This is when Neo was near like $20. Trailing stop loss hit, MQ and profit.
Are the boys ready for a day? Are we ready for a day? Look at. I got my little Cali stocking. My little surfer boy stocking over there. Look at that. Dude, the Christmas tree got a hat too. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, China also has an interest rate decision. Their loan prime rate thing Thursday.
How's everybody doing?
Nothing. They love to let down on that, but.
Coffee. Oh, guys, look at this. So for one, there's these new things called GIFs. So as well as super chats, there's GIFs. And now I can make goals as well within the chat. So I'll like do this. We'll just do that. And it's like
75 cents. Yeah. Pretty cheap. They got some good volume. OI on them. The delta is 0.26. A little bit of time. Potentially go into money. I mean, that's what I would take.
boom. Start goal. What does that look like? Ooh. Okay, so I just started the goal. C goal. Oh, that's dope looking. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I slept in with the short and MES overnight. Woke up with 2 left. The 5 stops I had set. Nice, bro.
I took the MNQ short again.
Confidence comes with trusting a system. All right.
Yay. Where am I up? 230%.
My hotkeys worked this morning. Doesn't look like it. Nope. That's right. It's all right. Where's CR? CR. Good morning.
Tesla back over V-Block. What's that video doing? Good morning, girl.
Dude, everybody's laughing at my Santa hat, bro. Dude, we're fucking... I'm festive this year. Tree's got the hat. I got my stocking on the tree. I got my hat on. I'm ready for Christmas. I'm fucking ready for Christmas. Let's go.
They can break and base back above 128.4. It can go back up and retest 130, but I think a false breakdown of that head and shoulders on NVIDIA daily would be kind of poetic. broke the neckline. Broke the daily trend line. Broke the neckline. It hit my first target downside, which is the high from 926, which is just around 128. That high was 127.66.
Look at Tesla. Apple still got that strength. Coinbase down.
47.
Tesla is sexy.
Right here, watch for something. Let's try to comment.
We did actually fill a gap on NVIDIA.
Yeah, quantum stocks continue to rip and have momentum. What's up, Paulito?
10-point gain in Q. I'm gonna de-risk half. God help me.
Interesting price action this morning. I'm expecting some sort of bounce into yesterday's high at some point, but getting a nice drop this morning. Contracts did switch over, so if you're trading on Top Step will switch the contracts over for you. But if you guys are trading anywhere else, you might want to make sure that you are on the correct contract, MNQH. So we're now trading those contracts instead of MNQZ. Is your room backwards? Yeah, the camera's flipped like the other way. Yeah, December is usually always like that for the like intraday traders for the most part. That's exactly why I am not participating as much. If I do participate today, I mean, we've gotten some nice down moves this morning. No manipulation of previous day highs on the higher time frames, so I still anticipate a nice bounce from this market back into those highs at some point.
Yeah, I see that. So NVIDIA put in that Morningstar reversal trend line, and here's 128.4.
Was it really the wrong side, Paul, or have I been just lying to you, showing you the flipped version the whole time before? You really don't know what side my bet is actually on. Is it on the left? Is it on the right? Nobody will know. Nobody will ever know. I am watching for potential longs, but no matter what, we haven't really had any high time frame manipulation, so no matter what, it's all potentially risky. Stancer, you're here. I'm here. Ho, ho, ho. Getting a potential break of structure on the 1 minute. Break a structure on the 1 minute.
Three position.
Like to see that on the 5. Pushing through that nicely.
Risky here, but I took Tesla 500 calls. He's a bad boy. Hey, Dad. I didn't take my blood. If it fails on name's trigger, yeah, like I see on Tesla, like the big struggle that I'm seeing here is like that. I don't know, what would that be? A 5 minute orb? Yeah, 5 minute orb high. So right there, 476.23. They can clear over that. I like this golden zone bounce from low of day to high of day. CBC did flip, so I wonder if we push up to at least 482.
Did we hit
What's so funny, little baby?
Little baby.
What's so funny, little baby?
AMD 120 foot. Trying it again. Going back to the well in the short.
She's laughing your paper shots.
I can strike it over. I didn't take it. 22. Casey, did you take the condor?
Actually, I just got filled on the call sign, so yes, now I'm in. I did those closer strikes, so we'll see. I did 22150 and 22160 for the call side.
That 5 minute oh shit on NQ played out nice and spy.
There we go. There we go.
So essentially, where my condor is, it's the gap fill.
Honestly, I haven't been doing much at all, Bobby. I also like didn't quit options or anything. It's just like I did so well this year. I'm not gonna take a bunch of risks the last fucking month of the year. It just makes no sense for me. But even with the futures, things have been fairly slow. It's December. I expect that. Don't expect there to be a ton of shit going on. This is the month where, like, your A+ setups, you'll get stopped out a lot on still, you know? It's just, especially intraday trading, it's just how it is. This month is on the tougher side for everybody. Unless, of course, you've just been holding shares, which I have been doing. So I'm happy with that. Just retested that. This is looking decent.
Knots, did you trim any extras or you just let it expire?
It expired and didn't list day trade. I mean, I'm still under 25K, so that's why I say that.
Gotcha.
On that challenge.
They're trying to flip.
Yep, 100%, Bobby.
NVIDIA. Hit that
Very much starting to like the long.
All right, there's the bill breaker there. 25-point gain NQ. I'm gonna sell half.
Here we go.
What is he doing?
Let's just filled that back.
I'm already at 35% now.
Just looking at the dollar amount. But it fluctuates so quick. Like I was down 200, then I was up 200. Now I'm up like 80, then I go
Yeah,
back
it's
down to
just
50. Now I'm up 110, up 120, back down to 85, 125. It's just
Yesterday was the highest amount, the highest gain on the spread challenge. Today is gonna top that.
if it's over 50% within the next hour, I'm just gonna close it and not have it on the back half of the day.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Because I'll make like $400 on it.
Apple's been holding that strength all morning.
Tesla $70 per contract gain. I sold half.
Can I put in a
Tesla holding that strength too.
Hey, but you're not Tesla puts, are you?
No. I had it pulled up. I didn't figure it looks like I had these shoulders. All right, Tesla. Buyers are breaking through this downside golden zone.
Where is CR? CR needs to wake up.
If I don't see a flip or if I really see a strong
Wake up,
close
CR.
golden zone here, I'm gonna expect a new high of day over 484. We're up over $100 per contract now in the 500s. I did take the AMD puts though. That pop.
Yeah, no. So like right here on NDX where it's sitting at, I'm exactly 175 money both directions
Nice.
at 21,975. So we'll see if we can just chop around here for a little bit. Tessie with the pop. Casey. Say Casey.
This case.
Oh, has he played with that truck?
Yeah,
There we go.
he plays with the truck. He doesn't walk with the truck, but he just like he sits there and he moves it back and forth and he pushes the buttons.
Because I'm ordering another one for my son. I want to see how it works using like the little crane thing with the balls.
You have to push it for a while. So like it's a push truck. You gotta push it.
He loves to just like any kind of walker, whatever. I mean, he's just all over the fucking house. Just
Yeah.
No, he's running now.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
he just started walking 2 days ago, and now he is just he's in the middle of the floor. He'll put his feet like really wide to widen his stance, and then he'll just slowly stand up, and then he gets super excited, and then just fucking and then runs.
Yep.
Like out of nowhere, this dude just started going. It was crazy.
Sounds about right.
Yes, you're sleeping again, I guess. It's okay. It's okay. He'll show up.
What's iDubbbz doing? iDubbbz bear flagging at the low. It's not looking too good. Daily looks like complete shit. It's underneath the weekly 9. Bear flagging down here too. I wouldn't be surprised if IWM PCOS.
I did not get a notification for the stream, really? I feel like a lot of people are in that boat because there's like no one here. Nah. Wonder why. That's weird. Interesting. Good morning. Good morning.
Save the banks or do they kill them?
Review back over 15.
Still rejecting that 15-minute. Huh, that's weird. What the fuck? That's super weird. I wonder why. That's what I want to see right there.
NDX 50% here.
What? Let's go. How the fuck?
I got in a little bit earlier.
It's
Probably when the
popping up.
premiums were a bit higher too.
I'm probably red right now, but I think. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see.
Mm.
I mean, their premiums all over. My call side is at entry. My put side is around 40%-ish, so I'm up like 20-25%.
Still in the fight here, but we are trying to recapture range lows.
There goes item. Leg breakdown.
Okay, UNH I am going to sell my hooks here. Just not like that. Quick 200 minutes.
I want to see ES reclaim those lows from yesterday. That would be good for the longs. I like how we're getting over this 15-minute imbalance, though.
Just until literally the end here.
Break of structure would be here.
But no.
So we want to see a 5-minute close over this.
You took the NVIDIA call right here. This is the trim spot. Approaching target upside. Beautiful reversal. Right back up.
You see VIX CR? A little bit of volatility coming back above that $15. No wonder it's kind of volatile today. Yup. 100%.
See if Baba can do a break above 87.
Closing.
Get a push closer to 87.50.
MNQ still pushing into this gold.
This looks very nice.
Fib is 320. We've already broken over the 50 fib. I think we see VWAP here 322. Tesla giving a 2-minute EMA pullback alongside 10-minute CVC. Could be the next wave of buyers picking it up, but we do have to clear over 480.5. Meta, nice reversal.
See if we close over that. Still seeing rejection. They're not trying to let it over this imbalance. Same with ES over that low from yesterday.
Where's the gap fill? Baba.
Didn't get a 5-minute close over that. We have had the break structure on the 1 minute though.
Just reminded me. I was like, keep trying to get me, but I'm still.
Oh dang! Guess what they snuck into the government funding bill?
What they do?
Year-round sales of higher blended ethanol gas.
What does that mean?
See, are you taking anything this morning?
They're cutting it with corn food. Not good for your cars. Nope. How it says may contain up to 10% ethanol, now it's going to 20%. Baba, is that new high? Yeah, Baba.
Elon told me I won't have this issue.
That's true. Tesla drivers are Sekou. Where are these Baba calls sitting at? Oh, nuts. Holy shit. I'm 55% now on that.
Oh, on ADS?
Yeah, already.
You went further than me, Greg?
Got a little banged up. I almost took a long, but not yet. I'm about to take it right now. Yeah, I'm taking MNQ long. And I will. Where's that imbalance? Give me a second.
Oh yeah, Bob was flying.
Yeah, I just got filled here. I'll send the chart here in just a second. Baba has.
It's actually perfect.
Even though it was falling all pre-market.
So I'm long risking the lows, basically. I'm looking. I'll tell you my targets right now. Give me a second. Targets are going to be that London high, Asia high, or any SMTs we see on the way. I do want to see a 5-minute close over this and go attack these London and Asia lows. But I want to see us get over those London and Asia lows. Those cannot be my trims. I can't be trimming there. So I could see myself maybe taking a safety trim at 400 into those highs just to be safe. But other than that, I mean, real targets are Asia high, London high. Really, I mean, if I could let runners go all the way up to a previous day high, that's what I'm looking for. I want to, for the higher time frame short that I'm looking for on this market, I want to see it go back to these highs. So that's going to be my ultimate target for any of these longs, right? And then I'm looking for manipulation at these highs to potentially look to go short. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what we're doing. You can absolutely risk the lows. I tightened my stop a little bit more because we should hold this 15-minute imbalance that we made, as well as these lower time frame imbalances that I have marked. If we lose those, like, I don't really want to be long anyway anymore. So, but again, still relatively risky because we still have no real high time frame manipulation, except for on ES we kind of are seeing it, right? If ES reclaims this low from yesterday, it's going to be really beneficial for longs, and then we do have high time frame manipulation on the other asset, right? So, and that helps us with NQ. So that's it's the game plan at the moment. Where's I need to set my targets. Hold on. London 424.25. What's the top though? Basically that range high is what I'm looking for. So we're long and strong. Now we just let price print. I am long MNQ off that 304.
MQ boost in here. Here's the VWAP. I told you guys 322. Now we're right at the 628, or excuse me, 61.85. Make sure you guys finish this trade with a prop. A little over 35 points here, 700 over. SPY back to the open. We got a spinning top forming here.
So ideally, I want to see us have strong price action through this gap. Initially, we're seeing a little bit of rejection, which makes sense. But want to see us reclaim these London Asia lows and get over this and have some strong price action through that. So I'll be watching that pretty closely at the moment. Again, if this is to go for me personally, we should hold these imbalances that we already made. So, because we already made those and filled through them, so, and tested through them. So I would like to see those hold. And that's why I can tighten my risk a little bit instead of throwing it all the way at the lows, which you can do. I'd rather see us hold this area, so into 70, basically the lows almost. Want to see ES stay strong over that low from yesterday, ideally. But we'll see. Right back to my entry here. We haven't quite, where's that 15-minute? We got over that 15-minute gap, so I'm expecting the top of this to hold now. Ideally. Ooh. Merry Christmas. I need some more coffee. Ugh.
I just pinned a chart using an indicator that makes a subchart of daily performance by day of the week. It's pretty cool to just have. It's a free one. Just have underneath. Quickly see what patterns may be there.
Can I make that bigger? So initially, I mean, coming into the day, I have a higher time frame short bias. But we didn't go up and manipulate yesterday's highs. So coming in, I expect us to go back to those highs and manipulate those highs at some point. We got this morning dip. We did get a bit of a change in the structure in the state of delivery. We have made gaps that we have filled and back tested to the upside. We've inversed multiple gaps from the downside. I'm looking for these lows to for sure hold and us get those Asia lows or Asia highs, London highs, nothing less than that. Ideally, though, we should get yesterday's high. Today would be great. If not, tomorrow, but I would like today personally. That would be a lot better. What time did the stream start? Right on time. 7:30 a.m.
There we go. Shoot through it.
trend line, which is the next chart over on the 5-minute, you'll see that equilibrium zone. That line
SPY definitely has the strength here, reclaiming yesterday's low and holding a bit better than NQ here. Didn't quite get the change in state delivery I was looking for. Looking for all this to hold or else I'm gonna get stopped. We should have some more data coming out later as well. Business inventories month over month. Nothing too nothing too crazy, but should have some impact. That's exactly what I want to see here being long. That's exactly what I want to see here being long. Love to see those imbalances get bought up once again. Beautiful here. Beautiful. Now we go to targets. Come on. That's what I wanted to see. That's very, very bullish. Very bullish here. I'm very bullish here. We need to see these Asia lows, London lows get taken back to the upside very fast here. I want to see this imbalance get filled strong to the upside here. Very strong. Come on. That's manipulation to me early in the morning like that. That's very bullish to me. I want to see these targets get hit.
Dude, I think it was a sweep off previous day low. I think so, man. What are you trying to bet? See, we could do. Let's do 640s. 640s. I was looking at 630s. 30s are cool. 40s a little cheaper. What's a 40? I'm looking. You're right. 40's got the volume. But it's just run on VWAP. I know they bounce off the 200 too.
Very bullish here. I want to see us go to the figure 400. Reclaiming Asia, London lows. We should see those highs now. Those are where my targets are personally. And then into yesterday's high if we can get it. And then I'm done with longs if we get that.
I don't see any news.
I don't either.
Oh, that was just disgusting. I'm gonna have to get out of this here pretty soon.
Come on, let's take these levels. Want to see, oh, that's what I want to see. Strong price action. We need a strong close over this imbalance through Asia high, through Asia low, through London low here. And then we're looking pretty fucking primed. I'll likely take a trim into 400. And then, but ultimately it's London, Asia highs I want to see. So beautiful start to this trade so far. There's 40 points, no trim yet. Why? Because I have conviction to go to the levels I've marked. Why am I going to trim if I have conviction to go to those levels? If the trade doesn't work, it doesn't work. I have conviction to go to levels that those are where my trims are at. Simple. Hey, good stuff. Reflections, good stuff.
I'll try to do it. Watching SPX for calls.
Dude, that was a rip. I wish I grabbed those calls at the bottom on that new shit. 100 points. And MQ.
Come on, pull it back right here. Don't hit the back. What the fuck is going on here?
Your 140s?
150, 160.
It's a long.
Yeah, 280. So we'll see. I mean, we're up just a little bit here, like 10%, a little less than that. But I feel like.
Good stuff, Brent.
Again, liquidity sweep under previous day low. Now they buy it up. I am concerned because there's not a higher low.
IWM 10 and 15 minute reversal upside.
It's okay, Mapes. There's a higher low on NQ.
I'm at it. It went down to, it was freaking 980.
Give me 420, no less. You might see some short-term rejection at these range highs here.
Nvidia's almost there. Tesla's taking a breather. Rivian, the market leader, is taking a breather.
C-Shop almost 120.
Thank you, CR, but don't celebrate yet till we hit first target. No celebrations.
Well, Casey, I was only $80 away from the downside, and
Yes, I'm in the token.
If you're in and out and already taking profits, made some money, good on you. Happy for you. Enjoy. Work is not done. No reason to celebrate whatsoever yet, but we will. We will. We will if we get what we want. Got to keep emotions at bay, always, until we have a reason to be happy. I don't have a reason to be happy, sad, nothing. Analyze the data, trade the data given in front of me. Nothing less, nothing more. I'll be back. I'm going to get some coffee. Fuck, may have just broke my headphones. I wonder how many times I'm going to do that before they break.
Our full gap bill is 20 points ahead of us on SPX. So tab 20 to ES if you're trading that. If that's what you're shorting for. Yeah, it goes up to like almost 70, I think. There you go. Come on, pull it back.
Casey, are they off the bottles yet?
Just for trying to get them to fall asleep at night. It's a soothing.
I can't get them off at night. Definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, Everly stayed on until she was 2.
Oh shit.
Eventually, it just went to water. It was just part of the routine, though. Just had something to drink. Like, we would hold her with the sound machine going.
Yeah, I'm looking to hold them a lot longer. Up until my target. 420. Real targets are Asia high, London high. London high sits at 424.50. I threw first trim at 420. That will be first trim at like 115 points if we get that. You absolutely could be trimming into this area. For me, I don't have a reason to. Other than we might see some rejection. But in that case, I'm just thinking about taking the money instead of thinking about the trade. And the trade is to London high for me. So we'll see, though. Got a great entry so far, but I want to see plenty of continuation here. Up 50 points on that long. I'm still looking for that 420 personally. It's first target, but ideally we should see yesterday's highs. No trims yet for me personally, but I'm also not scalping it.
Oh, fucking shit.
Beautiful.
And no grab.
No grab? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I thought you grabbed. It's okay. You might see some rejection at these highs from open. What is this, orb? I'm personally not too worried about it.
Microsoft's still chilling at high.
Yeah, I like meta here.
Where's the risk to reward map? Oh, dude, you just go right here. It's in your tools. Long, short position. Boom.
Google just
If you're short,
1 and 4 hour just
boom.
consolidated sideways, and it looks
Oh,
like it's gonna pop.
It's on TradingView,
let's
Top Step,
look at
everywhere.
Google 1020, 1035, and 1040. Yeah.
This
that
candle's
looks
just
nice.
coming in to fill this
I see
imbalance.
it's
We want to see this imbalance hold and get filled. What imbalance am I talking about? I'm talking about this.
That it would be.
Yeah, that looks good.
Bitch. How did they make that?
You want to see that hold? If we do dip into it, you want to see it fill and hold. We did run through that 15-minute fair value gap holding strong. Or that was down here, sorry, 15-minute fair value gap. We're holding that strong, looking beautiful. Then we just ran through this one, holding strong above that. Again, it's just it's imbalance by imbalance. And whenever we create imbalances, now we have reason. Like if we shoot up and create an imbalance here, well, if we're trading up here, we now have a reason to come back and retest that. But as long as everything's holding, as long as we're holding those imbalances, everything is fine. So I'm continuing here. Let's let price print. Again, I totally understand if, you know, people longed with me. They're like, bro, I'm up 50, 60 points. I want to take this profit. You do you, man. You guys play your plan. Don't just do what I'm doing because I'm doing it. Play your plan. I have conviction for those highs. So, again, that's what I'm personally holding for. You do you, though. The only thing that'll make me trim earlier is if I'm making too much money for this specific account and I have to trim. For Top Step rule reasons. Love Top Step. Top Step is great. Maple just hit longs on this dip here on NQ. Reminder for the audience, if you guys want to come watch the trades live, we are live. I'll throw that link up top for everybody if you want to come join. We are long off that 304. No, there's no like TradingView Top Step really. Like you can connect them, but it's not even a direct connection either. It's like you connect Top Step to Trade of 8 and then you connect Trade of 8 to fucking TradingView. I don't know if I'm gonna even do it. I might try it, but I don't know. I'm good where I'm at right now at the moment, but I might try it. I just haven't yet. I don't think you can do it with existing accounts that you already have. So I don't. I'm good. Got to fill this imbalance again. We just filled that. Now I'm looking for that to hold, ideally. If we can't hold that, it might turn into a unfavorable price action type of thing, and we go sideways for a minute, and that's okay as long as we're staying above my stops. Again, the bias is bullish until we hit yesterday's highs. I have no reason to be short. But we also don't have manipulation on either side on the higher time frames for NQ. We do have it on the long side for ES, so that helps us. That's a bit of divergence, and we can use that to help us trade NQ. But something to watch, and you still note. With NQ, we don't have higher time frame manipulation yet.
And
5 units isn't the same as contracts, then what is a unit? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I've never traded units. I call that a tick. I've never heard it called a unit, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. For me, that's a 1 tick. 4 ticks, 1 point.
Yeah, couldn't find any news. I don't know.
Yeah,
Starbucks Union, Starbucks, I guess the market really did. Starbucks Union.
like you looking at the
The only thing I really wouldn't like to see is if we do sell back off to the lows. If we get back under on NQ yesterday's lows, that would be, well, potentially good for a short setup, but obviously it would get us out of our longs. Another thing to note that we did that you should keep an eye on is we hit the 50% retracement from yesterday's range, which is equilibrium. Let me do this real quick. Change this to green. Extend lines right. We'll save as. So you can see we tested equilibrium of yesterday's range. That was also another point of confluence for my longs. We held that perfectly. So again, looking for us to continue holding that. I wouldn't particularly like to see us come down and trade at it again. Later, yes. I wouldn't like to see that today, and I would get stopped out if that happened. So we'll see. But that's also something to watch out for. Yeah, let me turn spaces up, sorry.
Pushing IJ here.
To be honest, I've been turning it a lot
Matt just did
down a lot more lately, just because
at the top there gave it
to gather my thoughts a little bit, you know? I just hear so much shit. I'm like, ah.
On TTD, large ass bull flag.
But, yeah, they're back up now.
Oh, wow.
I have shares of it.
Ooh, this is a good spot.
Looking very good here. We reclaimed Asia lows. We reclaimed London lows. We should go see London highs now.
131 to 132. And it looks like it coiled there for the last few days. Last 2 sessions.
Also, in my opinion, if you missed the long and you're looking for it, where was the spot to potentially get in? Well, this imbalance came back in. This is a potential entry. Everything you've seen that needs to happen has happened. So potential entry. You see another imbalance made. That's another potential entry. If we have like a higher time frame imbalance that we haven't filled yet, you can look for that to maybe potentially get filled. Like right now, like we could still go and test these candle highs here. Unless we did. We might have actually, wait, what's the low? 323.75 on this. No, we didn't quite touch that. We could potentially come back down to these candle highs, and that could be another potential entry as long as we're holding imbalances. This could be a trade, though, where we rip to my target in the next 30 minutes, an hour, and I get what I want quick. Or, you know, I could potentially sit here all day waiting for this price target. Either way, I don't care. I'm happy with either. I'm just playing my plan. Just doing what I'm supposed to do. So you do that for yourself as well. Looking good. Here we reclaim those the overnight lows. I want to see overnight highs now. Still no trims, but I'm not like scalping with a bunch of size. I'm trading differently, so.
20-point MEQ sold half.
Beautiful.
It's getting you the line to get right back on the cues there. Thank you.
These cloud names pretty strong. Cloudflare, new 52-week highs.
Oh yeah, let's go net.
Nothing but net.
So now we're looking for I'm just going to turn this down for a second. Now, guys, what we're looking for is initially we saw what? On the 1 minute, we saw a change in the state of delivery. Where? We saw a change in the state of delivery here. Right? Then on the 5 minute, we saw a change in the state of delivery here. This is about where I took my position. Now what we're looking for is at this 15-minute high, a change in the state of delivery. What will do that? A 15-minute close over this level. That will be a change in the state of delivery. Then I go to hourly. What would be a change in the state of delivery on the hourly? Well, to be honest, that's too high of a time frame, and it's not clear, so it doesn't matter. It's all about really this 15-minute right now. We need to see a close above this 360, essentially, on NQ. So that's what we're looking for to continue these longs and for everything to look good for our targets. Up about 40 points here. We'll see. NQ's testing like 630 highs. I'm looking for more than that, though, personally. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't get what I want, but I have conviction for those areas, so that's what I'm looking for. The only thing I don't like is we do have a little bit of SMT divergence from these highs on ES. ES took those highs and is now losing it. And NQ has not took those highs. It's not enough for me, though. Higher time frame bias still says we should go see these highs, so I'm not going to worry about that SMT at the moment, but it could play a part into potentially going against us. It very well could, so something to watch out for there. We need to stay over these Asia and London lows. If we get back under that, that's not particularly good for us. And that would mean we're not seeing a change in the state delivery on the 15-minute, which is, again, not good for us. But we have risk set. We have TP set. We are good to go. We are good to go. And the Christmas tree is on. My Santa hat is on. We got the white fit, the cream fit on. I got my stocking, dude. Look at my stocking, bro. That's actually not even my normal stocking, but my mom was like, you should put it up by your tree for the stream. So I did. I also got these. Wait. I also got these to set up. I got some icicle snowflake lights to set up too. This is the first Christmas on stream, by the way. Yes, it is. You are right. So, Merry Christmas to the stream audience. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man. It's almost been a full year of streaming. That's crazy. It's wild to think about. Wild to think about. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you're liking it up, baby. Make sure you're liking the stream, sharing it out. I want to see NQ get above these 6 o'clock highs.
Yeah, you have SMH over VWAP now.
Holding over Asia London lows.
Broadcom crossing VWAP up, back over 240.
We also had a perfect retest this morning of yesterday's 50% retracement of the range, 0.5 fib. That was at 255.25 on NQ. So that matched up perfectly. Looking for a higher high break here. Let's get over those 6 o'clock highs. Get to the figure 400 and then give me my 420 price target. Yeah, I mean, really, I want to see us go into yesterday's highs on the higher time frames. Makes sense to me, but I mean, ideally, if we're holding over these overnight lows, we should go see the overnight highs, which is no less than 424. Unless we want to chop all day, which, like, yeah, that could happen. You know what I mean? If we don't want to keep this momentum, might just take longer to get there, but should see those. Especially, too, because I'd like to see... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at. And I'd like to see some sort of, if not today, maybe into tomorrow, some sort of fake out around yesterday's highs. If not, like, we just continue. You know what I mean? Like we have been. But if we want to get some more shorts on, I'd like to see on the higher time frames a little bit of a fake out, some sort of sweeps around those highs. So it's funny. It's like higher time frame. I'm actually a little more bearish, but to be that, we have to go back to these highs for me. So got to play the short term long. Nice break here. Let's get over these 6 o'clock highs. Come on, 370. I might have to trim earlier only because I might be making too much money on this Top Step account, and they might fucking be a bitch about me doing that. Yeah, we are at these range highs. So, but ES also got over those. So I'm like, okay, if they're both getting over, I'm okay. But we still could fake out these highs here, like you're saying. So. You can't have more than half your profit from one trade, right? Correct. This is a 60-point gain here so far on the longs. I am looking for that 420. It's possible I trim into 400. Depends if we get an SMT. If we get an SMT, I might be taking a trim there just to be safe.
Looks like a little wonky inverse head and shoulders.
I see.
Take us all the way. Oh, you're good. Still no trims yet, mate. Only Asia highs, bro. London highs. Boom. The only place I might want to trim before that is 400, and if we get some divergence on with ES and NQ. Me too, yeah.
32. And yeah, this is looking really juicy here. Over 45-point gain. Where'd you get it?
Long off 304, still in full position, no trims.
304. Nice, bro.
He's a patient man.
I am gonna set my trims into 400 though, because if ES is getting ready to go above, get above those highs, and NQ's not even really close to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym in like 10 minutes and then I'll drive back. Wow, there.
Yeah, I'm gonna close probably the call side of NDX and see the put side. It's in the gap fill now. Potentially run another 20.
Opening grid.
New high day video. 15 cents from one.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, unfortunately, CR no. But I don't care. I'm not trying to think about that. When I think about that, nothing goes good. So, not even, it's a race for my brain. Just trade whatever account, doesn't matter, just trade. Just trade the plan that comes, and simple as that. Just trade the plan. But I didn't notice which account it was on until earlier, but either way, like, yeah, I wish it was on the account that was closer, but either way, like, it doesn't matter. And letting that emotion affect me only hurts me. It only hurts me, so I'm just trying to not even think about that.
Almost minus 100. Oh, it is.
Percent?
They're bounced. Yeah.
It'd be pointless if it was the account a bit past. Would it be? Oh, wait, if you make more, like, if you're making more than your target, that money doesn't get counted, huh? So, yeah, I guess you're right. Wouldn't have. Yeah. We're making equal highs here on ES. If that happens, that's my sign to take a trim. Is that how it is, though, CR? Because I don't know. Is that how it is? Like, say, when you say take a trim, what's that mean? Trim a portion of my position off.
Our 2-minute 9 is down at 53.
CR, is that how it is, though? So if let's say profit goal is 3K. Let's say I'm at 2,700. Let's say I make $600 on a trade. Where does that $300 go? Does that get counted towards the funded when you pass? Or is that just, like, obsolete, erased? You pass it at 3K. Like, if it's $100 above or 500, they don't really care. Interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal. But very interesting. You would think they'd count that onto your gains that you made, you know? You'd think. Guess not. I gotta take a trim here. Why, you might ask? Equal highs
Order filled.
on ES. I did just take a trim. We have equal highs on ES, and if that holds, might see a nice pullback. So I did trim there. Still holding runners to the real target. So I did trim there, guys. We could blow through those highs on ES, and that's what I'm looking for. But trying to be safe there, protect profit when I'm seeing that sort of divergence. Especially when I see we have made some imbalances, like on ES here. There's this imbalance that we need to get filled. We might need to come back test into that real quick And, you know, if we don't hold that, I don't want to have no profit protected. So just watching the divergence as it goes. If I see divergence that could potentially be against me, that's when I can make the decision to say, hey, I'm going to trim, or I'm not going to trim. I'm going to do this or that, whatever. But let's get those highs. Yeah, it's a good video. This one and the one from Friday as well. Like maybe mash them together. ES still struggling to get over this high. So I'm happy with that trim, even if ES blows through this right now, which it looks like it might want to, but I also could see a little bit of a dip in this little range here. So happy with that trim. We got runners for London highs. If I get that, I'll take one more trim and then I'll hold one runner to maybe see if we can get yesterday's high. That would be awesome, but doubt it. So yeah, that was 75 points on first trim there. That's real trading. First trim, 75 points. Damn fucking right. Am I mad that I didn't trade yesterday? No. You see how you see why it's so easy for me to fucking come into yesterday and not give a fuck about the price? Because when it's clear, it's fucking clear. And I wait for when the market is clear. It's not clear. I don't care if we're ripping 150 points. I don't care. If it's not clear, I don't want it. It's clear today. So I'm gas pedal on. Yesterday it wasn't clear. Gas pedal was off. Simple. You not trading yesterday was a baller move. First time I've seen a live trader just not enter at all for a clear sign. Expert mindset. Yeah. And like, you know, I wasn't lying. Like I don't mind showing my accounts. Like you guys saw that. You know what I mean? Like fucking, yeah, exactly. Not a lot of people do it.
New contractor could be up here.
By the way, sorry, I haven't done this yet. Stops need to be moved to break even. We took first trim. No loss on this trade whatsoever now. And boom. By the way, I just did it. I should have done it right when I took that trim, but stops are at break even on the rest of this now. So either get stopped out the rest at break even or get my targets. There's 80 points. Give me a hundo. We'll take a hundo. Where would we be if I got yesterday's highs? $143 points. That would be dandy. Still seeing a little bit of rejection here. Yes, still struggling to take those highs. We made equal highs there. Something to watch out for. Might need to take a little breather dip here. But no reason for me to get all the way out. So stop to break even and hold the rest. Let price print. Do its thing. Sat out all day yesterday. Why? Even though the market ripped like what, over 100 points or something? Because it was not clear for me. But today things are clear, so we're on. I feel like my big struggle is I watch so many different creators and they all have so many different mindsets. I feel like it ends up getting me more confused. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta stick with one thing and run with that. I see a lot of people struggle with that. I used to struggle with that. You gotta hunker down on one strategy, one way of trading, and follow that for a little bit. And if it works for you, great, keep doing it. If it doesn't work for you, move on to something else after spending some time on it. That's why, like, dude, I'm on a panel with 10 other traders every day, all day long. They all have different strategies. But guess what? Like, doesn't matter. I have to stick to my fucking plan. I don't care what they're thinking at the end of the day. Like, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love these guys, and they are my family. Love them. They're awesome. When it comes down to it, though, entering and exiting positions, I don't give a fuck what any of them are doing. I don't care. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Might give me a little extra point of confluence. Oh, Maple's long too. I feel a little bit better. Doesn't mean anything, though. Really. At the end of the day, we all like to think like, somebody's long with us. It's like, feels good. It's like, you shouldn't get any feeling from that. You know? It's like, I could care less what anybody else is doing in the market. I don't care if I just longed and Frank is short hundreds of contracts. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because my plan is my plan. Their plan is their plan. And you guys see the different styles of trading. Like, dude, this style of trading versus, like, scalping is just completely different, right? It's like, okay, therefore, it really doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, right? Because majority of everybody else is scalping, and that's great. They do them. I want them to kill it. Do that, right? For me, I can't sit here and listen and make decisions based off what others are saying because it doesn't align with my plan or my thoughts or anything. So I could care less what any other people think. You know what I mean? I just don't care. It doesn't matter. And why am I so confident with that? Because I have trust in my plan, right? Because I have trust in the way that I'm trading. I trust my plan. Here's the thing. Here's what comes down to it, guys. This is the factor right here. I trust my plan more than I trust anybody's word. For a lot of people, it's the opposite. A lot of you, I'm not calling anybody out, but a lot of you retail traders in general, right? It's the opposite. It's the complete opposite there.
Guess I should try to buy it here.
So, at the end of the day, have conviction with yourself. You shouldn't trust somebody else's word, what somebody else is thinking, more than your own plan. And that's the problem with the majority of retail traders I see. It's like, they trust their fucking best friend to say go long more than they trust their plan to say go long. Why is that? You probably don't trust your plan. That's why. But the problem is until somebody says this to you, it's very easy to just overlook and not see it in your trading until somebody says it to you. And some people get ticked off by hearing it. And it's like, okay, you're too arrogant to learn then. The people that say, you know what? I am wrong here. Maybe I need to change this and maybe I can start seeing some success from making these changes, right? So. Most people are too arrogant to admit that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Simple. Very happy with that trim. Why did I trim again? Equal highs on ES. Now, those might get taken here. I would love to see those get taken. Either way, it's divergence for us. Equal highs on ES, NQ making highs. I need to be potentially trimming. We just took the highs, though, on ES. ES did just break those highs that we were struggling with there. So I would love to see continuation over these highs, but they might do a little internal sweep action here if they want to sell it. I want to see buyers step in over these highs quick on ES. Stop still sitting at break even. Again, we do have reason to go retest this range on the 5-minute for ES. But I wouldn't want to see lower than that 132, really. That 61.32. Any lower than that is not quite great. Unless we just needed to go sweep those lows, internal lows, which we could. We are potentially, oh, we got a 15-minute break of structure as well. I've been waiting for that. We got it on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and now we need it on the 15-minute. We did get it. Needed to close over 360 on the 15, and we did. So now I like that. Don't really want to see it rug back under that. And then next stop, London highs. I do have that big spot at 400 though as well. And we're almost creeping up to a little bit of a gap there. I have a gap from 391 to 403, so that whole area, if we don't have strong price action through it, might be it when we get into that. We'll see though. I put my Santa hat on today. I tried to bring everybody, you know, lumps of money in their stockings. I think we did well this morning doing that. The whole crew did, sounds like, from the morning. Yeah, December sucks for intraday trading, man. It really does. Like, I'm blessed that I just got first trim at like 70 points on this trade this morning. I sat out all day yesterday doing nothing because I didn't even care that the market was ripping. Nothing was clear to me. I was like, I'm not trading this. Even today, though, like, it's a little clearer on the shorter time frames, but things are still a little weird here. And it's going to be like that all of December. Yep. Getting back under those 6 o'clock highs. Yeah. Again, I do want to see ES come retest that 132 area. Lowest I'd really let it is 128. Let's go, Mapes. My stops are at break even on the rest of this.
Oh, look at this rock, of course.
Nothing about this concerns me personally. You might see something here like we take these lows on NQ and hold higher lows on ES or vice versa. But looking like NQ is potentially the weaker asset at the moment. So I would expect NQ to be the one to take these lows, fake out London lows again, and create some internal liquidity to drive us higher while ES holds higher lows. That's what I would like to see here. And if not, we get stopped at break even. We took majority of profits on the trade at 70 points and happy with that. Yeah, absolutely, Brent. Well, a lot of the time it is beginner's luck reflections. I had beginner's luck. At the same time, too many thoughts can screw you up. So I get you. Looks like we're going to make a little 5-minute fair value gap here. ES is coming in to test this fair value gap. We just tested it and are holding. I could see us potentially filling it, but when we fill it, I want to see price action hold well. I don't want to see fast price action through this fair value gap. That would be bad for the longs. I want to see NQ come sweep these lows and then come fill this fair value gap back to the upside and go higher. If not, we get stopped to break even. That's the trade for the day, and we're done. Look to trade into tomorrow.
On SPX, a 30-minute, first time we had oscillator divergence, bullish side was the 10 to 10:30 candle. We had a bear oscillator divergence December 11th. It was that lower high. Moved down from 60.90 to 60.36, so 60 points. So we'll see what we get out of this one. We're so far 16 points off that bottom there.
I'm looking for us to potentially, we made this low on NQ at 8:20 my time. That was 22.3, 23.75. I'm looking for us to maybe take that low to the downside while ES holds higher lows. Then come back and fill to the highs. What's up, EK?
New low day Tesla.
Ooh, that's not good for my longs, but I took trims already and stops break even, so I don't mind.
Was running 450 puts. Would have
Ooh,
done well there.
very nice. Just got back home after setting stops before I left, and none got triggered. That thing ran. Yeah, I caught 70 points to the upside, took first trim there. Now my stops are at break even. I'm looking for London highs still to trim one runner out and then hold the runner to yesterday's high, which would be a total of 143 points. But it's very possible I get stopped at break even here if we can't take this low and then bounce. But beautiful first trim at 70 points. We made our money. Now we can't lose. We let runners ride. If I get stopped to break even, so be it. We made our money. If not, we make some extra money. Beautiful day. So we did see a change in the state of delivery on the 15-minute, but now we're trying to get back under that. Again, I do think this move down is fake because they let us get a change in the state of delivery. And not only that, ES is holding very strong here.
That's going to be it for me today, guys. Pleasure making money with you, and I'll see you all tomorrow before FOMC.
You're the man, Mapes. See you tomorrow, brother.
Y'all get ready. Let's make some more money tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you, brother. We did just get a 15-minute close back under that change in state delivery, though. So that does concern me a little bit. I'd like to see bulls buy this back up pretty quick to continue upside. We just made that imbalance. I want to see that turn into an inverse fair value gap and fill back to the upside. Let's see what we do at these lows. We should take these lows or equal low it. We could make equal lows here, but no, they're going to take them. Lows at 323.75. We did take those lows. Now you want to see ES hold these lows. We could potentially keep dropping until ES gets closer to these lows. That's the only thing that concerns me because I might get stopped out in that process. Let's see here. Let us see. Let's see if bulls buy it back up. Will do, Tommy.
Order filled.
I just got stopped at break even. Beautiful trade. Probably done for the day.
Tesla 457. Wow. Honda and Nissan are beginning merger talks. What? That Newsweek on HMC Honda. Wow.
Can we go any higher? I mean, yeah. I still have conviction for us to go to yesterday's highs. Again, you're seeing that divergence you want to see. I did get stopped, but you're seeing that divergence you want to see. NQ's holding those lows. Well, NQ took them and see if it holds. But I'm stopped at break even on that, and I'm taking my money and walking away. So still have conviction for yesterday's highs, but I'm not going to take any more entries personally. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's a great morning. I mean, it just depends on when my shit gets downloaded. Like, I go live as soon as I can every morning. So. Yeah, I get that. But unfortunately, people are just gonna have to kind of deal with it. I can't. I don't really have control over it, unfortunately. Obviously, if I can start early, I will. But I'm just waiting for that, for my videos for the video to download from the stock Twitch stream, and as soon as that is always done, I hop right on. So that's why it's kind of like different here and there. It's like sometimes I'll start earlier, sometimes I'll start a little later, because I can't really control it. No, man. Because it's all recorded here. There's nothing to download on that laptop because the video was recorded here. And I'm not downloading it. They're down through the platform. They're downloading the video for clips. They're downloading it from my browser. I'm not downloading, if that makes sense. But either way, it takes time. I'm really not that worried about it. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but like, everybody knows I'm live every day. So I'm not too worried about it. It's whatever. I still have a bull bias. Bull bias goes away if we basically break the lows a day. But I still have a bullish bias up until yesterday's highs. Yeah, I don't know what I can do there. I can like talk to the guys at Stock Twits and maybe figure something out, but it's gonna be. I just don't know what a solution would be there. It was a little better when we ended the show at market open, but it's also a little worse for the whatchamacallit, our stream. Well, having another PC, it's not the problem, CR. I mean, that would be nice, but that's not like the issue, if that makes sense. Whatever computer I'm on using during that show, that is the one that has to be downloaded from.
Ooh, spicy reversal on Tesla.
Unfortunately. So, like, I wish I could just send that shit to this computer. That would be so nice. You can go live on PC then, no? Well, yeah, but at that point, it's like if I'm going to have a PC, I'm going to use it for that stream too. And then we're in the same boat. I'm not going to use my MacBook for one and then PC for another. It's like if I have a high-quality PC, I'm using that for the streams no matter what, and then we're in the same problem. So. And if I were to, like, long story short, let's say I had 2 PCs, let's say I had 2 setups. Me going live during that show defeats the purpose of doing the show completely. And I'm not going to do that to Stock Twits. That would be a bad move. Because let's say even if I went live and I didn't even pay attention to my personal stream and I just live stream what we're doing on Stock Twits, doesn't matter. I'm taking away from the Stock Twits account. It's not okay. It's not right. Unfortunately, it's just that wouldn't be cool. That would not be cool of me. So if you're long right now, you're looking for this to come and get filled. This could be another long entry in this imbalance, potentially. Did already test it, though. I'm gonna CR, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to the boys and I'm gonna be like, yo, so this is the deal. I obviously have my stream. We're doing this, but like it has taken away from what we're doing on my personal stream. So I'll see how they feel about me doing a nice little shout out every morning before we end the stream there. Because I feel like that would potentially help a decent amount. So we're holding, changing the state delivery. No reflections. I don't think so. No. I have a long bias today up to yesterday's high. If we go lower, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I have no reason to be shorting. We hit equilibrium from yesterday's range. There's no reason to short. Unless you're scalping this, which, like, that's a whole different strategy. But, no, in terms of the way you're looking at things, in my opinion, there's no short. No. Not at all. Not unless we got under equilibrium with momentum, which just I just don't see it happening. So no, I don't think that's a good short opportunity. The short was yesterday, overnight. Yeah, and I didn't even have any point of confluence for that short personally. So, but that was overnight. That's a big reason why I didn't have confluence, because like overnight, I'm not gonna do it. My bias is still long, and it's going to continue to be long. So with good long bias, taking shorts is risky enough to where they aren't worth going for in general. It's this simple. Reflections. It's this simple. The market is very clear sometimes. The market is very unclear sometimes. Right now, if you're looking short, it's very unclear. You're not seeing anything you need to see for the shorts to work. Therefore, I have no reason to think that way. It's that simple. It's not a matter of, even though I have a long bias, do I have potential to maybe take a short here? I don't trade like that. I want high probable opportunities in this market. I'm not sitting here trying to trade and potentially, oh, let me just scalp a little 20-point short. You can. I'm not thinking that way, though. Again, when it's clear, and I want to be trading. When it's not clear, I'm not, and right now, it's still clear for the longs. I did get stopped out at break even. I still think there's potential entries for the longs out there. Some happening right now. So, again, I have no reason to be short. All the reason to think long bias at the moment. See, when you put it like that, it makes more sense. But everybody thinks in the fact of, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. And that's why they fail. And that's why they will continue to fail. And they will be our liquidity every single day. You can't do that, right? You can't come in and just place orders randomly. You got to have a process. You got to understand what's happening. And if you don't, that's okay. I don't come in every day and understand exactly what's happening. If I don't understand what's happening, my hands are off the table. No exceptions. No exceptions. Zero. And when you change the way you look at price, everybody looks at prices. If it's moving, it's opportunity to make money. Wrong. There's plenty of opportunity in the market every day. There's not opportunity for me to make money every day. Yesterday, there was a ton of opportunity. Look at yesterday. There was a ton of opportunity. There was zero opportunity for me to make money. We ripped like 100 points or whatever. Zero opportunity for me to make money yesterday. Simple as that. I don't give a fuck. 100 points, 10 points, 300-point range. I don't care. If I do not have reason to take the trade, I'm not trading. And this is everybody's problem, man. It's everybody's problem. And I know it's not easy. It's very difficult to do because we control everything. That's sometimes the hard part. The fact that we control everything is not necessarily always a good thing. Sometimes it would be a good thing to have a boss breathing over your shoulder telling you don't fucking do that. But that's the problem with trading. You don't have that. You're your own boss, so you have to have the discipline to be able to tell yourself that. And let's be real, majority of people don't have that discipline.
the video calls got down there getting a little juicy. Over a buck on the 135s.
Is Casey here? Casey, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Dude, I wanna play Tumblefall. Have you tried that new game?
No, what is that?
Oh my god, there's a new game we tried yesterday. You need to get live and throw a link up top. Or send it to me and I'll get it posted up top. We gotta play this, bro. It's so much fun.
Gotcha. Give me like 2 minutes.
You're fine. Take your time. No worries. No rush. Just let me know. I'll get that posted.
I saw your poll, Jordan, and I was like, what? I haven't played that game.
Dude, it is so much fun. Like, Matrix Run and that one specifically are the two most, like, arcade game style games, I would say. And they're the most fun, in my opinion, for sure. So if you're in the audience and you haven't tried Tumblefall, we're going to try that out here in the next, like, 5-10 minutes or so. So I'll get that link posted up top here soon, and everybody can get joining in there. And perfect time to do it. We're kind of in the middle of lunch here. Things slowed down a bit. Nice dip in the market, so perfect time to do it. I still like the long here, risking these lows personally.
Fitch Ratings warns that U.S. tariffs could weaken global economic growth, especially in China.
Yeah, I'm still in OWS. I still like the longs a lot. Honestly, if I was sitting here and I missed everything that I did this morning, I would likely be entering longs right now, risking these lows. Risking under 300, I would be entering.
Market to be in surplus through 2025.
Coming to back test, we held the change of state delivery. We're fighting these London and Asia lows, which I anticipate we hold. What you want to see next is if you did enter here, you want to see a fill of this imbalance now with strong price action through it. Now, you could be a little smarter and say, oh, entering here is too risky for me. Okay, if it's too risky for you, in my opinion, that's when I would wait for this imbalance to be filled and get a back test of this imbalance. But then if you do that, your risk is bigger, right? So that's what you got to decide. Let's say I took a long here. It's like, okay, if I'm risking these lows, my risk is tight. My targets are big, right? Whereas if I wait for the fill of this imbalance and take the back test of that somewhere here, that's fine, but my risk is now bigger because I still want to risk these lows, right? It's not as enticing. It's not as enticing, so that's why I if I wanted to try it again, I'd probably be doing it here, but I'm good.
All right, Jordan, I sent you that link for the game room.
Let me get that posted.
Is Jordan still there?
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, I posted it and then I posted it wrong. So just give me 1 second. My bad.
What was the name of the game?
Tumblefall.
Tumblefall. Ooh, okay, I see it.
All right. That link should be posted up top right now. Maybe give it a second if you're in the audience waiting for it. Give it a second to pop up and then jump in that game room. And we'll get started in like the next minute or so. We'll let some people jump in there, Casey, and then we'll get that running.
We'll give it a minute or so. I got it ready to go. So, can you give us a quick description if you played this before? Like,
Yeah.
what to
So,
expect?
long story short, you're like a little dude in the game, and there's different platforms you have to jump to, and they're all different like lengths away from you. And based on how far it is, you have to click and hold down on your mouse longer or shorter amount of time to reach to the next platform. So you're just jumping. You're literally jumping from like platform to platform. And you have to like, you know, sometimes you might have to hold your mouse down for like a split second and it like gets enough, or you have to hold down longer to get like a farther jump and land on the platform. So that's what it is. A lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. Just little arcade games like that. They're so much fun, you know? So, gonna be a good time. There's the link. Pinned in the chat for the stream.
Yep, I just sent it in Discord as well.
Oh, let's go.
Give it a few more seconds here, and then should we start on just normal mode? Just to let.
Yeah, you can do normal. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
Back under Lunda, Asia lows.
Alright, I'm gonna eat lunch back shortly.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's not a bad idea here. Yes, coming to test these lows. Let's see if it holds. Exactly what I was looking for on ES here, guys. We filled this imbalance. But you want to see this higher low here for continuation of longs. If this breaks the lows, that's not particularly great. We'll see here. We will see. Everybody hop in the game room. We're going to run a round of Tumblefall here in the next few minutes. So get in there.
Alright, Jordy, ready to go ahead and run this thing?
Let's get it, baby. I'm in
excited.
there. I'm ready to go. Yeah, it's fun, man.
Let me make sure I get up here.
Sounds good.
Play my own game. Click on the link. Log into X. Authorize. Alright, 3 minutes on the clock. Normal mode here on the new game Tumblefall. We're gonna go ahead and hit launch.
Let's go.
In.
I'm in there.
Alright, got 5 seconds. Alright, click the link at the top of Spaces and let's see what this game's all about.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, started off a little rough, but we're all right.
Go, go, go. Oh, what? What is this?
Yeah, it's a little tough at first, especially if you haven't done it.
Oh man. Oh. Got it.
290. 290. Give me that. I think that's high score. I think that's high score.
Are you? Oh, damn.
290. Give me that shit.
It took me a second to get the hang of it. Like the first two, I struggled on it, but then once I got the rhythm, I started flying through it.
Boom. I tagged Emp in that to fucking rub it in his face. I need 300. I need to break 300. That's funny. Well, guys, beautiful day. I made my money. I have no reason to sit here any longer. Besides, I got some spaces later, but I'm going to get some other shit done. I'm not going to sit here all day and watch price action do anything when I have no reason to participate anymore. I made my money. I'm walking out. So I love y'all. We'll do some back testing later. I'll be around. We'll probably run a stream or do something of that nature. But I'm out of here. I'm going to go make some food. I'm going to get some other shit done. Made my money. No reason to sit around and do nothing. So get in the free Discord if you're not already in there. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. Be safe if you are still trading. I'm wrapping it up, though. I love you all. I'll likely, I know I was going to go live yesterday. Sorry, I fucking got busy and I had some other shit to handle. But I think tonight I'm going to go live, whether it's in the Discord or on the stream here. So we'll see. But love you guys. Have a great morning. Hope we made some money today. And we'll see you tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow's crazy, FOMC, but I'm not going to be around for the actual meeting because I'm getting a haircut. So remember that. So, again, be safe. Love y'all. We'll see you tonight. Peace out, guys. Late.